Good morning everybody, it's Denise here, Denise Junk Journals UK. Thank you so much for joining me. It's lovely to be here after a few days not being able to get into my room and get grafting because life's just so hectic. Yeah, I had a new suite delivered and it took us about 4 hours, not quite 4 hours to put it together. It said some assembly required, but my goodness, we were hanging ourselves trying to get it together. So yeah, that took yesterday afternoon up. I had an uncle and an aunt visit mum for the day, who I haven't seen for a long time, so I went and spent the day with those, which was lovely. So yeah, just one thing led to another, and I've not been on for a while, have I? But I'm back now. And it's Saturday, so I thought I might do some book page bits and pieces for today's video. And I know I said I'm going to do Mousy Brown. I will be filming that this afternoon. You'll probably see it Monday, I would think now. The new paper, Mousy Brown. Where's Mousy Brown come from? I think it's called Blue Mouse. I don't know. Mousy Brown must have been a children's book or something, because it really rings a bell. Anyway, Blue Mouse, which is a new digital by Tanya Treasure. It will be coming Monday. So I've already started, look, as I do. So I've just pulled out a few book pages. I've not pulled too many today because I know I do loads more than I get finished, and then I end up with stuff left all over my desk. So I've just pulled out 4 double book pages, and I'm just going along. I'm not putting extra glue or anything. I'm just going along the spine. It's not the spine, is it? It's the join. The join of the page. Got myself going backwards way on there. That's it. With some washi, you know, just so that when they're stitched into signatures, they've got a little bit of something, you know, strong. Not strong like thick paper or material fabric or anything like that, but you know, just give them a little bit of extra, because these are vintage book pages that I'm working with. And did I say that I was making journal pages with them? Probably not, but I expect you worked out what was going on. It's like I was going to say commentator's curse. It isn't, is it? It's like filmer's curse. When you've been off, when not filmed for a few days, you lose the knack of how to do it. Okay, so I've got 4 now. I know you didn't need to see me stick all those on there. And what have I brought along with me? I've brought some pieces of paper that I'm thinking might just, you know, fit nicely on these. Again, I'm not intending to hide the entire, necessarily, I might do, but I'm not intending to hide, gosh, shall I start again? Hide the entire, those do though nicely, don't they? Text block, but you know, I might do. So I've got a little packet there of papers waiting to be used. I've also got some of my embossed pages, you know, which I think might be nice on. They're a bit thicker because I've embossed mostly on a bit thicker paper, so not that one on there necessarily, but yeah, they'll thicken it up, so I don't want to put, you know, more than one on a book or a double page. What else have I got? I've got this little vintage book which was gifted to me. I might use some of those papers up. And this lovely book of blue. This is lovely paper. Blues, what's it called? Broken Flower. Broken Flower it's called. There it is. Lovely. Right, okay, enough of that. So what should I start with? Which one? Pick one. Shall I start with the smaller one? Start with the smaller one. I've also got a page off. That's it. I knew there was something else I want to show you. I've just pulled a page out of the lovely coffee dyed paper from Violet. I've also got something else here. What have I done with it? No, it's gone. Never mind. I had a small digital that could have been used up, but it'll appear. Right, so what should we have on here? So I was quite liking using these, so let's have a look. Now obviously I've got 4 pages, 1, 2, 3, 4, so we can do a mixture of things on it. It's quite thick. That's pretty with that coloured paper around, isn't it? that lovely strip missing out the middle that gives it a bit of journaling space. Okay, that's a possibility, but let's look at a few. They're a bit small. Ooh, not for that colour. Oh, these are nice. So I will make some, you know, like this, so they're just pretty images. I like that one on there. So that one and that one I like. And some, you know, I'll do for journaling, hence bring in, quite like that as well, the paper from Violet. All these look quite nice on here. Okay, so we've got a few to go at there. So I'm thinking if we put some paper in the middle, then what did I do with it? And make the middle all journaling. Now, do I want to see some of the book page or no? That is the question. The other one is where's my ruler? That one's easy, it's here. Yeah, I do like to see the text, so let's take a small strip. Especially with that texty washi as well. Yeah, so I'm just going to put a square in the middle of the text. So the text kind of becomes a border, I guess. Something like that, yeah. That's quite nice. Don't think I've done that before. Oh, not quite. Need a tiny bit off there, trust me. I'm going to lose the lovely edge now, aren't I? Never mind. Oh, it's nice paper. Yeah, that's it. I like the fact that I can see around the edge of it. Now I'm thinking I might as well, I'll use this book page to glue on. I might as well use my glue stick for that because, not those ones. Those are my rubbishy ones that don't work. These are what I'm after. Have I got an open one? Not sure. Let's have a new one. Do I want to ink it now? I don't think I will for a change. I'll put it on uninked. It's like I say, the text is making a border, isn't it? So yeah, I've got my new sofa in, and I haven't got rid of my old one yet, which was the one thing that Neil left me to do. And of course, I had plans for it, but they fell through. Someone was coming to collect it, so I've had to ring the charity. Oops. British Art Foundation charity people. They're coming to collect it on Monday, and today is Saturday. So we're going to have it in the front room. Luckily, it's only a 2-seater. We bought a 4-seater. So we're going to have it in the front room, squeezed up in front of the glass cabinet and under the TV until Monday. But Neil is at work Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so it won't bother him. By the time he comes in at 8 o'clock, he sits at the kitchen table and has some supper, and then generally goes up, or we go up, for a bath and bed. So it won't bother him because he won't be at work. It's just me that'll have to manoeuvre around it, and I can live with that. Or shall we have a picture under? Let's find which one I might like opposite that. That's nice. And I'm thinking at an angle. You can see I've got it at an angle. Just so that you can see some of that text as well behind it. Now you have to imagine it's going to be a page in a book, and there's going to be other pages amongst it as well. I'm kind of talking to myself there. Telling myself that. Saying that you like it against that, but it's not necessarily, unless it ends up being a middle page, it's not necessarily going to be against that, is it? So I think you'll probably see these, those of you that are going to watch me on Christmas Day. And I know some of you will watch, you know, later when the festivities are over and you've got time to yourselves and you're catching up. But I am doing just standalone videos for either 2 on Christmas Day or Christmas Day and Boxing Day, I don't know, I won't be filming them on that day. I'll be filming them in advance. Yeah, making a journal, and I think I said I was going to put that in the bin because I've glued on the outside of it. I'll do a giveaway with it. Perhaps the day after Boxing Day for the people that have watched it on the days. Yeah, so these pages, that's what I was saying. These pages will probably end up as part of that. I'm wondering if to grab one of my coffee dyed as well, so that we've got a... Oops. can't see, I'll have to stand up. Ooh. Gosh, I've got aches and pains. Helping Neil, I mean, he's got aches and pains, so there's no wonder I have. Oh, helping Neil put that together and moving furniture about and what have you. I mean, I did as little as I could, and he did keep telling me off, but oh, I feel like I've been to the gym. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, did I say contrast? So we've got a contrast between the two papers a little bit. So I think I'll have this on the back one. And again, shall we? No, I'm going to take that off because it could become an issue. Well, so I'm going to take it off. It doesn't really want to fold, so I don't suppose it will want to rip. Oh, it's okay. It's giving me a nice uneven edge, which I quite want. I suppose I could even go that way. And again, I don't want the whole thing showing, but I will trim it down quite a bit. That's it. And then I do want a little bit off each end, so I've got that nice jaggedy edge. So where am I going there? About there. Got some lovely bits for my, you know, the word I can never remember. What we're going to glue on, I need a glue book. Oh, this'll do. Collage, thank you for those of you that were shouting it to me. Got some lovely bits accruing for collage. I really must have a session, and soon. Trouble is, I've got thousands of collage tags at the minute that I'd cut masterboards up, you know, to move them along, and I've still got a stack of tags that want decorating, so I need to do that and that. Oh, right, I'm going to go over the edge this way a bit so that I've at least got it showing on one edge, so I didn't do it as thin as I thought I had. Of course, when these are decorated, they might end up with, let's have a look. Ooh, sticky fingers there. You know, perhaps a label or something across here. What else have I got there? Stamp, maybe, something like that. Well, not on all corners, you know, but I'm just thinking about a die that Violet sent me with. What have I done with them all? Oh, they're the blue and had like the, what was it called? One of these, but a die cut. A clip in it. That would be nice up there perhaps as well. But you know, that's kind of, that's for decorating them. I'm not doing that at the minute, other than using the pages too. So I want a picture on there, don't I? Yeah. You know, to make the actual pages. Using the pages to make the pages, as it were. And that's quite nice. I mean, the papers are all nice, aren't they? Maybe I should go down that side like that. So that I'm showing one edge but not the other of the text. I'm speaking in riddles today, aren't I? Yeah, so it's like an off-centre piece. Kind of like that. Yeah, so it's still book page. I'm going to put some of this book in the recycling because I've got so much of it. And there are lots of them now in the bookshop. The little dictionary, you know, well, the old dictionaries, they're not little, are they? They're encyclopedias and what have you. In the bookshops, nobody wants them anymore with Google and her who should not be named because she's listening. The computer lady, you know what I mean, pipes up whenever you say anything that even sounds like her name, so I'm not going to. That's nice paper. And I'll throw those little bits, but that one's a nice Nice collage piece. Of course, you could collage on these pages. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So I've only done one, Denise. Come on, where have you put them? Where have I put my book pages? There they are. So this is quite a nice thick book page. Book. So it's from. Oh, I like that one. It's about Lake Windermere. Might leave the middle. That's where I spent my holiday this year. It's from the English Lakes books. I might leave the middle completely text and just do a pretty over there, because you can write on that, can't you? Yeah, and then maybe a pretty, I don't know, on the back. So something smallish. French pastry, that one says. Let's have a dig through what else we've got. Oh, everybody wants in on the act. I did like that, but I'm not sure it's right for that one. No. Motor car. No, might have to be pretty paper. What about that lovely blue pad? Where have you gone? Let's have a look what it's like size-wise. Now, there isn't... I like every single one in here. It reminds me of wallpaper. I mean, they're going to fit... Do I want to do it off? Or do I want to hide it? It just, and I mean just, hides it all. Yeah, let's go with hide. Oh, make a decision, Denise. We'll go with hide it all on this one. And it's a nice journaling page, isn't it? I mean, you can journal on the inside pages, but they are nice to read. Isn't it funny, the things that we can't bring ourselves to cover over? I suppose that's what makes them personal. It's a very personal, creative craft. Yeah, I love the colour of the paper and everything, actually, and that wash has just gone really nice with it. I love that. What did I say for the back? Can you remember? No. Was I going to put some journal? Yeah, I was going to put some journal on. So let's use some of violets. I might just leave that title and cover the text block. Yeah, it's a nice. I like that piece up there. Got it. I don't know if you can see it. It's got a lovely pattern in it. The lighting is not the best. Ruler. Hidden. Again, this is one of those things that you could, you know, sit and do a mass make and do thousands of them. There's not too much thinking involved, and it would use up all... Oh, I like that page number as well. Let's see if I can get that. Use up all those lovely pieces of paper on my desk as well, but I never get the time to sit and do. Yeah, I like that. Do I want to ink it? No, I'm not. Oh, I sounded defiant then, didn't I? I am not inking it. It's because I surprised myself. Oh, got very crunchy edges, this book. Oh, so that was a much quicker one, wasn't it? That's 2. Yeah, because you didn't do the 2 inside pages, you just left them. You could just put them in your journal. Just put the masking tape on and put them in your journal, which I often do. But that would be a very boring video for you, wouldn't it? I've sent 2 books out of my bookcase to the charity shop. Are you impressed? That one was a Christmas craft one at Cath Kidston, and the other was something about doing furniture. Kirsty Allsop. So if you're in the UK, you'll probably know those 2 names, and if you're not, you may not. But I've got a tiny little gap on my bookcase where 2 books were, and I'm not going to fill it. She says, where did I put the one that was done? I don't know. Good question. Well, there's the two waiting to be done. Oh, I've lost it. I really have. I really, really have. Remove my blue page. And the thing is, I've got so many book pages sitting around, I can't see which one I've done and which I haven't. Let me tidy these up. Oh, there it is. I was going to say to you, did you see which way I threw it? There it is. Right, where shall I put them? Stand them up to dry. That's it. Right, this is a big... Have I done one of these? No, I haven't done this one. This is one of the... That's what I was gluing on. What kind of book is that? Yeah. It's not a dictionary. It's an encyclopedia, but it's laid out like a dictionary. Looking for these big pieces. Actually, I've got some sticky papers and these lovely, beautiful papers sent to me by Tanya. Oh, that's nice. Look at that lovely. You see the image on it? It's a chair with a tub of tulips, and I like that. Right. Let's see how good I'm going to be at getting that on there. So I might put one of these front and one middle, and then journaling on the other two. Getting it down square to start with, isn't it? So let's see. Let's see how I do. I don't know. I can't remember now how much room I had spare, so I'll leave room for it to go off. Oops. Oh no. Don't do that. I've not got the air out the bottom yet. Oh. Well, that was lucky. If that had been a different page, I'd have had no chance. I maybe shouldn't have pulled all the paper off. Right. Is that where I got to? Yeah. This is what I wanted to do. That's my cloth. It hurts my finger without a cloth, this. Rubbing backwards and forwards like that. And just, I've done it again. You get an air bubble in it and you don't rub it out. I think it's moving about because it's like a double page. So one page was moving on the other. Luckily that paper has been very, very forgiving. And again, that will be nice with some decoration around it. When we, let's get rid of that. Yeah, when we use the page. Yeah, like that. I wish I'd come over there a little bit. Let's try get one in the middle on this side. Where did I put them? Make sure I fasten these back up again as now something like that, you see, could be journaled on. What kind of colours? Man, again, they're not going to be together, are they? Put that notice back on them so I know what they are. Sticky pages. We don't want the word slang in it. Yeah, but I'd like to see a bit of the book page either side. Right, don't take it all off this time, Denise. That's probably the key to it. Let's get the bottom bit on. I'm going there. I don't know how level we are, but I threw my cloth. I did. I threw it miles. Yeah, it's moving again. Oh, don't want me to see. That's much better. Oh, it wasn't too wonky, that, to be fair. They might be nice with you know, washi borders or something like that, but I don't know if I've got anything plain enough. Do we try one? Let's try one. What have we got to lose? I think it will need gluing down though. Just wonder how much is on that. I do like that one. I don't suppose it has to go around all the sides, does it? Yeah, I like that one. Okay, stay there. Well, let's see if this glue wants to play. Guess what? Come on, you've had your bung on you. There's no reason for you not to. Oh, very annoying. I don't think I've got a pin here that'll... Oh, looks like it's coming out. You coming? Oh, you are. Oh, just two. Oh, straight line would be good, Denise. Just a bit too impatient. That's it. Right, so where do I want it? I don't want it off the edge of the page. So that's more of a... It's kind of toning in rather than a massive contrast. If you see what I mean. That's it. Bit of... There we go. Obviously, if you had... I mean, I have got gold, but I don't know that I want to... If I take it off there, it'd be easier, I think. It's quite well behaved, this washi. Yeah, you know, like a plainish wood frame, something like that would also be nice. Black, too big. It's better. I don't know if that's framing it or not. We'll probably know better when we've got all four sides done. There. Well, I'm getting rid of that slang because I said I didn't want to see it and it's on show. What were you thinking that? General and forces slang. You can keep that to yourself. Although slang's not necessarily rude always, but it can be, can't it? That's those tiny scissors. Right, let's hope there's enough just to do the bottom as well. Looks like there is. Oh yeah, we're fine. So because I've done one, I feel the need to do the other, even though they're not going to be next to each other. So I'm going to have to find something to put around that one now. Oops. We're very boring with the weather today. There's a bit of sunshine. It's not particularly cold. It's not warm. It's yeah, it's kind of a no weather day. Okay, so let's try something. Look, there's one there that's been finished. Okay, take that off. So we have to now empty a washi. I've got this red one. What do we think to that? Yeah. I've had these washes a long time, so it's nice to be using them again. Yes, Denise, before you do that, see if you've got enough. That's it. I have. I think I'm on top with my comments, so feel free to chat with me again if you've got anything to tell me. I seem to have not much news at the moment, except for, I don't want to keep repeating myself, what we're just getting the house. We seem to have had a splurge again, you know, doing household things. I think it's since we had the new boiler put in, you know, there are the things that really weren't worth doing because they would have been undone. And then I think because, you know, having the boiler in caused, you know, decoration issues that needed fixing, and we could then do other things. Then we decided on the new sofa, and, you know, on and on it's gone. I feel like that is all we've been doing for the last, definitely for the last month. So yeah, not really got a lot of news. We did go to the antique centre the other day and purchased a little bit of jewellery. So I got a I love amber. So a silver amber ring. And Neil got a silver bracelet, which he's been after for a while. You know, a chunky gents bracelet. There's not so many of them about. So that was nice. Other than that, I don't know. Like I say, we spent the day with my aunt and uncle, which was lovely. They brought lots of old slides over and photographs and things. And yes, I did procure some. I'll share them with you one of these fine days. I don't know which one I was using now. Was it that one? It looks bigger. No, it's the same pattern but bigger. Oh, there it is. Never noticed before that they were the same pattern, but oh, look, I put the glue down before I even taught me washi. My own camera, barely. Yeah, they are pretty though. Very pretty. Very summery. Did I just put some across there? I did, didn't I? I was a bit eager. Hiccup, sorry. Always a hiccup. Yeah, so today it's fridge and freezer day when I've done my filming. Although I am resting quite a lot today as well, but yeah, I need to defrost my freezer and clean out the fridge because, gosh, we're literally days away now, aren't we, from Christmas and collecting the meat and other, you know, pork pies and what have you. So I need a nice clean fridge for those to go in. Right, this is mine. I'm wondering if I can just, yeah, let's just do it in half. And just put it on like that. In the middle, or might go up again. Right, try and remember, Denise. I'm going to do it with this. And cover up where it says General and Forces slang. Ooh, which piece do we want showing? This is the trouble with... Oh, come on. Ah, oh, I think I had an air bubble. Felt it go. I quite like that noise. Sorry if you don't. I don't know if it sounds the same on camera. So we've still got all that, you know, book text page, book text, text block. We've got it all showing around the edge. Did I not get any? I don't seem to want to. Sometimes where there's a lot of coffee, if you've coffee dyed it, it needs a little bit more glue. Excuse me. It's definitely resisting me. I think it's down. This was mine, was it? Yeah. Yeah, Violet's is a lot lighter and it's got the pattern on the edge. So yeah, I haven't done 2 videos in one day for a long time. And I'm hoping to do 3 today, so we'll see. Well, 2 and get another one started. Who knows? See how long this one takes to upload, I guess. But like I say, Mum's coming to stay at Christmas, so I do need to get some in front, otherwise there won't be any. Okay, and again, you know, decorate it round. Do you know what would be nice round there? Would be some masking tape or some of the mica pour so you can still see this through. Or I'm not going to put any on, but I've got here in my Christmas box, you know, bits of, perhaps not shiny like this, but, you know, ribbon, strips of fabric, all sorts of things. Strips of lace would be nice round them. Right, one more to go. And is it a big one? Yes, fairly. So, I'm not going to use the sticker pages, but let's see what we've got left in the similar. Oh, that's nice. I really like that one. I've got some of that one. We've got 2 of those. really thick. Yeah, let's do some brownish ones, because there's some ones I'll tend not to put into, yeah, the Christmas Day journal, because it'll be more of a, oh, it's going to be eclectic. I was going to say it'll be more of a winter one, but perhaps not. Perhaps it will have a bit of everything in it. Right, we're going with the whole thing. Yes, we are. We'll cover the whole text block up with the whole sheet. Now, if you've got wallpaper samples, this would be a good thing to put on them. And I'm thinking, what's the wallpaper border, that type of thing. I've got some of that in my drawer. That would be a good thing to put on your book pages, to make them into journal pages as well. Anything you've got that needs using up. I like that covers the text block, and I've got you know, like a border of a lovely sort of yellowed book page around it. Yeah, I mean, a lovely label on there, beautiful. Or you could put washi stickers and things at the bottom. So I'm going to go front and back with these. No, I think that's the right way up. This one's a bit thicker paper. This can be another thick one by the looks of it. Thick one, quick one. Just wondering if I should grab something out of the scrap box to do the journaling bit. I mean, this can be journaled on as well, can't it? So it'll be a full, right way up, yeah. A full 4 pages of journaling, this one. Unless you put a pocket or something on it. Of course, doing this is strengthening the book pages as well as, you know, where that strengthens the spine. Let's have a look in the scrap box and just see if there's anything grabbing. So these are just my small pieces. I'm wondering about just doing a little. Just have one of those out there from Tanya. Oh, and some postcards there. So, like doing a little. Is it still called a collage, if you can see round it? I suppose it is. It's bits of paper stuck together. There's this one with more plain. So it's a postcard, it's a digital. Can you see it? Not that one. Yeah, so that we can see the book page behind it. I'm thinking of just taking that top. Don't do it on your glue page. Have I glued on there? No. Top bit of that. Come on. Good job, I wanted you an odd shape. That's it. Put that over there. So, shall we have... Yeah, this one I think I want to ink because it's quite a bit lighter. The others, no, I'm not going to again. I definitely liked that one on its side. Okay, let's use this. Yep, so again, I've used up quite a few bits of my digitals and papers that are sitting around. More funny noise. If I'd have had time yesterday while we were building the sofa, I'd have filmed Simba to show you how hilarious he is. He at various times, it's a bed settee sofa as well. I don't think I told you that. It's a 4-seater and it's a bed settee, so it pulls out really easy. And it's got like I don't know what you call them, like a chaise longue part of it as well, you know, so you can sit up and your legs are out in front of you. anyway, at various times, you know, we had to bolt it together in various places, but you know, we had it on its side, stood up on its end, and the sofa that we've got in there, we had stood up on its end. I'm going to do that. I've changed my mind because you know, I haven't got a very big. You would think with a four-seater and a two-seater in that I have a big lounge, but I don't. And I've got my recliner in it, so yeah, at times I kind of want to see the book page there. At times we were playing Jenga with all the furniture, but of course every time when the four-seater was on its end, it was high. Of course he had to be up there. He loved it. The minute he got up there, he like tucked his paws and he was sat looking down at everything. And we were like, that's going to be moving in a minute. And he could literally stretch up and touch the ceiling. He was he was in his element. Loves to be high. We are considering putting him a shelf up, you know, just for him, not for ornaments and things like that, so we can get up and be up there. I don't know if I want that in my lounge, but he does live with us. He's part of the family. And stop him pestering to be on my knee all the time, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, it was funny. And every time we turned something different, you know, on its side and it was tall, you could see him thinking, oh, I'm going up there. And it's like the chaise longue bit of it. I don't know what else it's called, so I'll have to call it that. It's like a long puffy, but it's actually attached to the sofa. It's not a separate puffy. It lifts up, you know, for your bedding and whatever to go in, and we had to lift it up to bolt bits. And of course, he's straight in it. It's fearless. He's like, oh, that's good. I'm in there. So yeah, he had a whale of a time too, jumping all over and climbing all over. Okay, and he's now fast asleep in his bed on it. Oh, they're pretty, aren't they? I've got a lot going on, haven't I? See if I can clear just the edges so you can just see these. They're nicer when they're dried. I can feel already the ones that we did earlier, you know, I've got a nice feel to them. Oh, excuse my grumble there. And yeah, I do feel they need more when they're in the book, you know, when they're in the pages, but I love them. I particularly like this, actually. It's Tim Holtz, that washi, but I know there are lots similar to it that are not Tim Holtz, but I really like that. I love that Windermere page in the middle. You know, whether you put labels on or whatever, we'll definitely do that together. Love this one. This feels nice. It's very tall, this one, as well. Never thought about whether they were too big for me. But yeah, I really like the feel of that one. Like I say, I mean, they would be nice with the, I really must get my crayons out next year. With the watercolour crayons, if I just, you know, coloured the edge and then smeared it, that would be lovely on there. Yeah, must do more arty stuff next year. Really got out of the habit. Yeah, love it. Okay, might sit here and do one more while I get uploaded, and then I'll have to go do some work before I do my next video. Where's the lid to my glue? Did you see? Okay, so I'll be back tomorrow with Sunday tomorrow, isn't it? So yeah, I'm hoping to use up some scraps tomorrow, but you know, until I've actually filmed it, which I haven't yet, who knows? So yeah, I'm hoping to use some scraps tomorrow, and then like I say, Monday will be not mousy brown, blue mouse. It will be the new journal that I told you we were going to start this week, but we just haven't. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. It's been lovely chatting away to you. Hope you have a lovely what's left of Saturday, and come and join me tomorrow if you've got time. It'd be lovely to have you here. Bye for now.